Alright, so we had fun last week for Christmas. And I don't think we did go through a real recap from the week before, so we'll get into that. So previously, the party had cleared out the Old Owl Well, dealing with the orc threat, and then decided to investigate the lead provided by Darren Eatermath before heading to Coneyberry. Locating Wyvern Tor, the party came across a dig site on an old ruin. It was protected by zombies that were under the control of Hamun Kost, a Tamil in search of knowledge and artifacts at this location. Rather than be run off, he struck a deal with the party to give them 2 valuable rings, one of which was magical, and he would agree to oversight from citizens of Phandelver if the party would ask the Banshee Agatha, the name of the wizard who created the tower at Wyvern Tor. Agreeing to these terms, the party set out to Coneyberry to find Agatha and to ask her the questions. Upon finding her, she informed the party that they could only ask one question. Feeling Hamun's question was not important, they instead asked Sister Goreli's question regarding the whereabouts of Bogentle's tome, for which Agatha provided an answer. After discussing their next course of action, the group decided to head back to Old Owl Well to deal with Hamun and set up camp a few miles north of the ruin. On Duradin's middle watch, he found himself inexplicably drowsy and could not fight the effects of sleep. Appearing in only what you could describe as a dream, yet something very real, you were visited by S.D. Kluger, an emissary of Lyra, goddess of joy. He sought out true heroes on her behalf to help save the town of Helmfirth, the Yuletide Festival, and Nicholas Kringle, a cleric of Ilmater, from the minions of Loviatar, goddess of pain. It seems that the machinations of the gods are still at play, and though they say they do not directly interfere in the actions of mortals, they apparently do not have a problem manipulating them through their pawns. Sending a frost elemental to destroy the Yuletide Festival by eliminating Nicholas Kringle, the party arrived just in time to deal with the town's snowman-turned-killing machine through their combat prowess and a strange magical force of will from Archon, using song to channel the positive energy of the people of Helmfirth to create a snowman of his own. During the battle, a human druid showed up to assist, named Molly, who helped the party. And Molly is, I think I did not reveal this, but Molly, her name, it's a Dutch name. I can't remember what, I've got it in here somewhere. But she is to be Kris Kringle's, Mrs. Santa Claus. So Molly helped the party. After dealing the final blow, the snowman turned into a docile, friendly snowman, at which time Duradin removed his head. It seemed the old top hat continued to keep the new friendly Frosty alive, although a foot or two shorter now, and with no head. Emissary Kluger, meanwhile, had been liaising with Oberon of the Feywild, who often used the Helmcrest mountain ranges as hunting grounds. The barrier between the material plane and the Feywild was thin in this area, and the Fey benefited from the festival atmosphere during this time of year and could not afford to have it stop. Agreeing to help, Oberon sent 8 of his centaur to protect the town, but for them to live in the material plane they would need to be disguised, so they adopted the form of a reindeer. Oberon surmised that the ultimate threat to the town would be a yeti in the mountains to the north of Helmfirth. Roars were heard, causing avalanches that left unchecked would harm the town. So setting off north, the party was joined by Molly, Archon's snow woman Elsa, and 2 of the reindeer, Blitzen and Donner. En route, they rescued a human male named Yukon Cornelius, who was also in search of the Yeti. Together they were able to locate the source of the roars, a cave west of the northern mountain pass. Exploring the cave, the party dispatched several elemental mephits, and ultimately found the Yeti and the Frost Elemental controlling it. After a tough battle that fell a couple of the party members briefly, the expanded party was able to ultimately dispatch both the Yeti and the Elemental. And then S.D. Kluger appeared to thank them on behalf of Lyra, and promised them a reward for their trouble and bravery in saving the Yuletide Festival and Nicholas Kringle. Kluger assured the party that they would be returned safely to where they previously were. So, the party wakes and find it is dawn. Virtually no time has passed here. Everybody will have taken a long rest, so feel free to heal up. And recover whatever spells and other character points that you need to. And I believe we were on... Which map were we on? We were on... this one.
I had the craziest dream, guys. You were there, and you were there.
Alright, so everybody's awake.
We will never speak of this again.
Alright, so you guys are a couple miles north of Old Owl Well. You're heading back there. So everybody's kind of waking up and discussing, or not discussing, the events of the previous evening. What are you guys doing?
I'm going to cast Mage Armor, as I often do.
Alright. Anybody else do anything? Or are you guys still healing up from the long rest?
Saying my prayers and whatnot. Getting the spells. Did we just lose someone?
Rirali. Then she bounced back.
All right, let's go talk to a necromancer.
Alright, so you guys are heading over to Old Owl Well. And alright, so you're coming back in from the same direction that you came from before.
Sure. Do we have a plan? I kind of am assuming this is going to end in bloodshed. Oh yeah, we did have a plan. We're going to tell him that the mage or the wizard was the same wizard that we got as an answer to our question. Was that the deal?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, we were gonna lie to him.
Okay. And did you have it written down who that wizard was? Anybody?
I feel like I did, I just can't find where I wrote it down. Sorry.
I'm trying to find it to help you out here.
I have all my other campaign notes.
Yeah. For some reason, that's like, I don't have anything from that session written down. It should be. By the way, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes. We can also hear you turning pages.
And I'm not complaining because I don't have to turn up the gain on your channel.
Sorry. It's because you couldn't hear me earlier.
No,
so.
It's great.
I had to. Oh, sorry. You're hearing it all. You're hearing it all.
You take a lot of notes.
Yeah, well, I'm looking. The last thing I have written down is gold ring. How much would cost the necromancer? What is the name of the wizard who built the old town? But I have a vivid memory of me writing this down. I just don't know where I wrote it down.
Okay. I'll be right back. I think I wrote it down somewhere.
How about Zernoff from the city of Erebor?
Erebor?
Ariable.
His name was, it's either Zernoff or Tirnoff, because it's a TSE.
Yeah, I
Probably
may
up
have
in the
pronounced
chat,
it
isn't
differently,
it?
but yeah,
Did
that's
you spell it?
I did.
Oh, but we did a whole session. Never mind.
How do I not have this written down?
There we go. I just pasted it in chat again.
That's what I have written down.
All right.
You still looking?
Yeah, I have a memory of writing this down. I just don't know where the fuck I wrote it down.
It's in chat, so you don't have to keep looking for it. I found it.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna bother me forever.
Well, you can look for it next year.
All right. Who wants to be the diplomat?
Not I.
I'd
I
rather
wanna
stay
be-
out of vision also.
How about you, Archon?
That makes it Erod.
What's up?
Sure, I'll talk to him.
All right.
Okay, so so I guess you're approaching from kind of up this way, or how are you approaching from where you're at?
Yeah, we could come up from the well side. I don't see
Okay.
why we should approach from any other way. All casual like, playing it cool.
Yeah, and I'll ask the imp. What does the imp see right now, so we kind of get an idea of what's going on there.
What do your empire see?
So Hamad is he's in the tent. He's just come back from the dig site again, and he's just kind of polishing off some stonework. Just seems to be engrossed in his work.
Okay, yeah. Just trudge on up.
All right. Feel free to move your cursors or your tokens over there.
Is this the well of Old Owl Well?
Roll roll an intelligence check.
Okay. Intelligence.
You gather that this is the well of Old Owl Well.
All right. I'll take a quick peek down the well just to make sure there's nothing weird down there. Maybe I'll cast light.
It's the well goes down a far ways. It basically goes into darkness. The wooden structure above it that supports the pulley system seems it's no longer functional. It's just kind of there, kind of rotted and aged. The stonework that's around it is just it's crumbling apart. And as you get closer to it, you kind of you make contact with the stonework, and some pebbles kind of crumble away from the top and fall into the well, but you don't hear anything.
That's one old well. All right. Let's make our presence known to our friend Hamud. I'm gonna have a hold person ready as before if shit gets weird.
Okay. All right. So, Hamad, you know what? Roll. Actually, what is his? So yeah, he just kind of at the corner of his eye, he sees somebody coming up the stairs. Recognizes it as Archon, and then sees the rest of the group kind of following behind, and looks up from his work, and looks expectantly and hopeful, and asks, "What? How did you fare?"
It seemed pretty successful. Definitely nobody died, which was a good thing. And we were able to speak with the spirit banshee and ask it our question. What? How did things go here? What have you found since we've gone?
He almost kind of nonchalantly just kind of tips his head to the side and shrugs and just gestures to some of the stonework. He hasn't been able to entirely clean up some of it. His desk is full of dust, and just says that there hasn't been. It's a slow grind, but I'm hopeful that we'll find something revealing in the near future.
Well, don't keep the man in suspense. Tell him what we learned.
Yes, did you find it? Did you get the answer?
We talked to the banshee, and when we asked our question, she gave us the answer of Zernoth from the city of Erebor.
So actually, roll a persuasion check.
Who let Archon do the talking?
Ahlen.
Let's see. Persuasion is what? Is that wisdom? Or is that
Should be charisma.
charisma?
Yeah, charisma.
All right. So his eyes kind of narrow, and he glances just kind of in thought toward the ceiling of the tent, and he says, "Zernoth of Erebor. Not what I was expecting. Not what I was expecting at all." Are you
So the
sure?
banshee was more than half mad. You're lucky you got
What
any-
name were you expecting?
Well, I don't know what name I was expecting, but certainly not somebody from Erebor. Are you sure that's what she said?
Yeah, that is how she answered our question. We don't believe that. I don't know if she could lie to us or not. It didn't seem like that was part of the deal.
All right. Roll another persuasion check.
Okay. I'll use my inspiration.
Okay.
I rolled the same thing.
How did you even?
I'm waiting for it to come. Oh wait, you rolled another. Wow, a 5 and a 13 again.
Yep.
Wow, that's amazing. So is that a 13 then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The odds of that are 1 in 400.
Hilarious.
All right. His eyes hood over, and he says, "I don't believe you went to see
Old
her."
person.
All right. So hold person. How does hold person work?
He makes a saving throw. I think actually I need to check if it's Dex or Con. Probably Dex.
Wow.
Let's
Put
see.
the chat in the chat. Yeah, there it is.
You can see within range.
Wisdom.
The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. All right. So, and this. All right. So he kind of sees. He sees movement out of the corner of his eye because he's looking directly at Archon, and he kind of. Actually, you know what? Let me make sure that he does see that. Yeah, he sees movement. He's not sure what it is. And he rolls on a wisdom. It's just a wisdom saving throw.
That's right. DC 14, I think. Let me check. 14. What do you roll?
14.
Wow.
Oh, come on.
So he says, he looks directly at Ahlen and then looks again at Archon. He says, "I see. This is how it's going to be." And all of the zombies, you can hear them rustling out of the ground from the tier above. And I guess I need to. Is there somebody that could play? You know what? I'll play Mikashi, I guess. I would assume he's going to be up here somewhere. And shoot. He short rest. He's back to full hit points, and he gets 1 hit die back, and he gets all of his ki back. All right, cool. All right, so everybody roll initiative. And all right. Sort this. There we go. Okay, so Archon, you are up.
Okay. So as a I'm gonna move to allow the fighters to get into range. Where do I want to go, though? It's a good question. All right, so I'm just gonna step back to here. Actually, I'll move the imp first, though. Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Hex
Okay.
on him. So Hex is placed.
Okay. That's not what I wanted to do.
So he'll take extra necrotic damage when I do hit, and I also get to choose an ability. So I will choose Wisdom, and he gets disadvantage on Wisdom checks.
Okay.
And then that was my bonus action. I'll go ahead and fire off Dissonant Whispers on him. And it should be at a level 2, I believe.
All right,
So
and he
I
has
think I need one more d6, I think.
All right, and he's got disadvantage on wisdoms, right?
Yeah.
All right, so he fails that save.
So he takes the 9, but it's one more d6. Let me roll that.
Okay.
So total of 13 of psychic damage. He has to immediately run away.
Okay.
Using his reaction or bonus action to do that. And then, there he has a hex on him, so I get 1d6 necrotic on him.
Dang.
So 5 necrotic damage.
All right. he has this absolute look of fear on his face, and he has his eyes are wild and bloodshot, and he's just completely losing it. And you can kind of see a gray pallor come over his skin. He is not looking good. Erod.
All right, so just gonna
He
shoot
does
him
need to
in
use his movement to run.
It's when it's his turn, right?
I think it's immediately.
Who's running?
Let me check. Frightened, right?
Yeah. Oh, let me put the spell text in for you. Because I think it just did the. I must have just did the attack part of it. This is what it looks like.
Yeah, it uses its reaction to run away.
Oh, okay.
He won't move into obvious danger, but he will run away from me.
All right. So he is going to take his. What's the range on that? 60 feet? Or no, not. What's the range on the fear?
Well, it's not really a fear. It's just that he uses his movement. So whatever.
Oh, his full
is,
movement.
He would
Okay.
use his movement. Yeah.
All
so
right.
30 if he's human, I guess.
All right. So he's gonna run over to here. Okay. Erod, you actually get an attack of opportunity.
Sweet.
Actually, my imp gets an attack of opportunity also.
Where's your imp? Oh, okay, I see.
In the square.
Oh, you didn't do your imp, did you?
I did. I moved it to this square and then.
Oh, okay. Actually, the imp can't attack,
Okay.
right?
What do you mean can't attack?
The imp as a familiar cannot attack.
No,
That's
it has
true of my
attack.
familiars. Is your your familiar different than the wizard familiar?
Yeah, it has an attack. It has a poison attack.
No, I know the imp does, but I don't think you're allowed to use an attack. You can't tell it to attack.
I can.
The text of the find familiar spell says that the familiar can attack, but I don't know if you have some special ability that overrides that.
Yeah, I don't think my imp is the same as a wizard's familiar. It can attack, it can help attack, it can use its abilities. That's why it can use invisibility, it's why it can shapeshift.
Yeah, you can do all
It can
that
use
stuff.
all of its stuff.
but-
It can attack, I'm pretty sure.
I will give you the benefit of the doubt and allow you to do an attack.
I don't need it, right? I mean,
Okay.
they can keep going. I'll look it up, but I'm pretty sure the Warlock familiars can attack.
Okay.
But I'll look.
Okay. All right. So is your imp not going to attack?
No, I'll just wait till I find where the roll is.
All right. All right, Erod, you have 2 attacks actually, or
I get 2 attacks.
you have an attack of opportunity, and then you're up next.
Okay. So, can I use them both on spells?
Sure. He does have half cover right now. So he has.
So can I move into a better spot, here?
You can on your turn, but for your attack of opportunity, actually, no, you have a full attack. Yeah, so go ahead. Well, you can't move on your attack of opportunity, so roll that.
Okay.
All right. All right. So magic missile. How do you want to describe that?
I shot it at the back of his head, so
All right.
Concuss the poor fellow.
You throw the bolts into the back of his head, and you hear him yelp out in pain, and he just falls flat on the ground on his face, and you can see blood kind of coming out from the force of the concussive force from the back of his head. Has split his skull open, and or split his head open, and he's bleeding on the ground.
Ahlen holds his hand up like a high five to Erod.
I'll return it.
All right. Okay, now it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here and just make sure he's dead.
Okay. You confirm that he is dead.
Okay.
He's not breathing.
Do I hear any of the undead still?
You can hear them shuffling. Yep.
Does he have any kind of like amulet or anything on him?
Do a investigation check. All right, so you do not find an amulet on him.
Okay. Anything else look out of place? Or glowing?
No, there's nothing glowing on him.
Okay, so I'll just use my next turn I'll stop there and prepare to attack anything that comes down these stairs.
Okay. All right, Duradin.
All right, let's see. Are those zombies still moving, or are they inert now?
No, they're still moving.
Then I'm going to move up here. And I'm going to hold aloft my holy symbol and turn undead.
Okay.
Let me find the mock-up for that so I can post it.
I have it from the compendium if you want me to paste that in there.
Yeah, go ahead. That's what I was trying to do, but I haven't quite figured all that out yet.
All right. All right, so you present your symbol and you say your prayer. And each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. The turn creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can. Can't willingly move at a space within 30 feet of you. All right. So, does it... For its action, it can only use a dash. All right, so...
Save DC is 14.
And if... So it doesn't roll a new save at the end of every turn, right? It's just turned for 1 minute, right?
Pretty much.
All right. So within 30 feet.
Well, the turn, or if it takes damage, then it breaks.
Or if,
the
right,
turn.
or if it takes damage. 15, 20, 5, 10.
It's like all of them.
20.
Like if they can see him.
25, 30. Yeah, it's all of them. All right. So I'm just going to make one saving throw for the entire group.
Awesome.
I don't want to be clicking here all day. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do.
That's probably going to screw me so bad.
I'm gonna do a save for the guys down on this level, and I'm gonna do a save for the guys up here. So I'll do 2 saves.
Just type in roll 1d, or however many you need. 20d20 or 10d10 20 or
Yeah,
whatever.
actually, that's probably a better way of doing it.
Because then you get all the rolls, and that won't. I mean, that spell's supposed to be powerful, but if you only roll twice, that limits
Yeah.
its power.
You're right. I was actually gonna roll them all. I was changing my mind. All right, so these are going to be 1d20 plus 2. So how many is that? That's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. Alright, so 14 is the saving throw?
Yep, DC 14.
Alright, so start here. So this guy saves, that guy saves, that guy saves, this guy fails. 1, 2, this guy fails. This guy.
I don't know why I did it that many times, but okay.
Scrolling off my numbers, man.
Sorry.
That guy fails. That guy saves. This guy fails. This guy fails. Saves, fail, fail, fail. Oh, they all fail. There you go. Trying to do it fast and I'm missing the guys. There we go. Alright, so these guys are all turned. Let's see. The text. Each undead that you see. If the creature fails, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. Turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you can. So this is not a. It doesn't need to go now. It needs to go on its turn, right?
I assume so, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay. So it can only use dash.
I think they can use dodge too, right?
If they get penned in, yeah. If it isn't possible for them to move, they can use dodge.
Right. Okay. Cool. All right. So all of those guys are turned. The 3 guys that are closest to you, however, are not.
That's my turn.
All right. Rirali.
So, do me a favor and ping out the zombies over here near Duradin, because I can't see any like tiles of things. So there's one. All right, awesome. 1, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. So I go up there and I attack that one.
So that is. You're not going to be able to scale that.
I went up the stairs.
Oh, okay. So you went 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 10,
30.
15, 20, 25, 30.
And you were here, right?
No, it's over here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see those stairs down there. All right, my bad. All right, you're good.
All right, and I attack that zombie.
Okay.
You may be invisible to me, zombie, but to Rirali, you're right there.
Glad you could join me, lass.
All right, that hits.
Sweet. 12.
12. Ugh.
And that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. And I will remove Hamud from the turn order. Alright, zombies are up. Okay, so this guy here is going to attack Duradin. Let me see, what does this say? Okay. It's 18
That hits.
for 3. It's not going to move. The one that Rirali just hit is going to attack her. For 16.
That's a miss.
Ooh, that's a miss. Swipes, just kind of lumbers at her. Doesn't make contact at all. Alright, so this guy here is going to move closer and attack Duradin for 14.
That's a miss.
And does the same thing, swipes and misses.
Oh shit, wait, zombies can move and attack now?
Could they not be sure?
Is that a joke?
In the older editions, they were basically considered always under the effect of a slow spell, so they could only move or attack.
Yeah, the mechanics have changed.
Yeah, these are like Walking Dead zombies, man.
Oh snap.
These are
World
like
War
28
Z
days
even.
later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Create a human pile ladder zombies.
Can we never mention that cancer again?
Alright, so this guy is going over here. Let me see. 30. Alright, so basically, these guys are going to all kind of run down here. Oop, not that guy. Uh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Go there. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And this guy is going to go down here. Alright, so this guy is going to... he's going to get to the bottom of the stairs, and he's going to attack Duradin, 16.
Let's see. I believe that is a hit, yes.
For 6.
Ouch.
Alright, and that is the end of the zombies. Alright, Mikashi is up, and he is going to... he is rogue, right? So he has the ability to sneak attack. So he has advantage, I think, when they're flanked, right?
No.
Isn't that a rogue thing?
No, he just gets sneak attack.
Just
Yeah.
sneak attack. Alright,
Yeah.
so he's not going to have that. So 15, 20. Alright, so he's going to... he's going to come up to this guy, and he's going to attack him with... oh no, he doesn't have his macros set up. He's going to use his Ninjakin.
Other kin.
Nope, that's not it. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, he's going to use his ninja kin. And that's going to hit.
Well, at least his rolls are consistent, regardless of who plays you.
Alright, that's for 6. And oops. And I believe he gets a second attack. Pretty sure he gets a second attack, so he's going to roll unarmed. For 11, and that is going to hit for 7. Alright.
Did he just do more damage punching someone than he did with a sword?
He did. He did. Yeah, 1d6 plus 3 and 1d4 plus 3. Yeah, he had a crappy roll. Alright. So that is his turn. Ahlen.
Can I see any of them from where I'm standing here? Like maybe this
You
guy?
can see... Yeah, you can kind of just make him out because he's a little taller than Duradin.
Is he going to have cover if I attack him from here?
He will have half cover, yeah.
Alright, can I move up to hearsay and maybe get a better view on the stairs?
You're a little closer. I'd say you could probably get quarter cover.
Sure, what the heck. Quarter cover, I will do a chromatic orb attack on that guy.
Alright, so... Actually, there is no quarter cover. I thought it was a 3/4.
Oh.
Alright, so before he was 3/4, now he's half.
Alright, well I think I missed anyway.
Alright, so it's plus 2 to AC. That hits.
Oh, lucky me.
Hilarious.
Fire damage.
Alright.
That
So
was
that
not a good roll.
kind of ignites some of the hair coming off of him and does some damage. Burns whatever gnarled flesh he has left. Anything else? That's it?
Yep, sorry, move back a step and end my turn.
Okay. Archon.
I did put the text in there that my imp can attack.
It can attack.
Well, it says you have to use your attack action to do it, though.
Yeah, I have to give up one of my attacks. Yep.
Oh, okay,
If
okay.
I want them to attack. Yep. But they can attack. I knew they could.
Okay.
I'm going to fly the imp. What are we gonna do here? I'll move to Ahlen's spot and then fire off. Oh, my bonus action is to move Hex to. Duradin, did you hit the guy in front of you or not? Oh, you just did the turn. That's right. So I'm gonna hit the guy that's already been damaged right here. I'm gonna move my Hex to that guy as my bonus action.
Sorry, which guy?
This guy.
This guy? Okay.
I think that's the guy that got hit with the chromatic orb, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll do an Eldritch Blast to that guy.
Okay. Oh, dang. All right.
Would be
14.
4 plus 10. What a bad roll. A 1 and plus 1d6.
All right, he goes down.
total of 19.
He went down just from the 14.
But they're zombies, right?
Yep.
I think it matters by how much they go down because you have to roll.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Thank you. Let's make a Constitution saving throw with a DC of... Okay. Oh, well, unless the damage is or from a critical hit. So he's dead because it was a critical.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine's not radiant. Mine would be... That would have been force and necrotic.
Yep. But because it was a critical hit, he can't do the saving throw.
Okay.
Cool.
I just knew there was some mechanic there. That
Yeah,
that
yeah.
makes
It's
some
if
changes.
it's radiant or critical. Cool. All right. Anything else?
Then I will move back out of the way so Duradin can move back. And I'm going to move my imp to here.
Okay. Is the imp flying or no?
Yeah.
All right.
Flying and invisible at the moment.
All right. Can you throw a couple icons on there just so I can remember that?
Yep.
Cool. All right. Erod.
Alright, so I'm gonna go up the stairs, kind of next to Duradin there. And I'm gonna attack this fella.
Okay.
Um,
For 8. That hits. For 7. All right. Anything else? All right. Duradin.
All right, my first action is going to do. Hold on. On myself, and that's a bonus action.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my primary action to smack this zombie.
Okay. And that hits.
And I get to add an extra d4 of radiant to it.
Okay.
So 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. And that was the... I'm sorry, which guy was that? I was looking at... Yeah, that one. Okay. 9 points of damage. Alright. Alright, Rirali.
I approach that same zombie that's totally on the field, wherever you are, you rascally guy,
Still
and
don't
I
see
attack him. No, I don't see anything.
Oh, man.
If it has a little like dead icon or the flying icon, I see it, and I see our little health bars and names. But other than that, I can't see anything.
Alright. Have you tried reloading your browser or refreshing?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Doesn't work.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so that 19 hits.
You tried buying a better computer.
I hit it for 7.
Alright. You slash at it, and some ichor comes out, and it's not doing too good. Anything else?
Is that the only guy still alive, or is still one more?
There you can see there's 3 total in front of you.
Alright. I use my action surge, and I attack another one next to him. This is so awkward. I have no idea where they are.
Okay.
So, yeah, I use my action surge, and I attack another one.
So if you use action surge, you have to move, right?
No. That just gives me another action. Unless I have to move to attack another zombie.
Yeah, you do. So there's a zombie in front of you, and then there's a zombie on the other side of that zombie, and then there's
You wanna
Duradin.
move
You're all in a line.
here, Rirali. Do you see my
All
plan?
right.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
that works.
All right, I move there and I attack that guy.
Okay, and that hits.
I'm assuming. Oh.
This is the guy
sweet.
you're hitting there.
I hit that guy for 14. Ooh.
All right.
A 1 and an 8.
So he needs to. All right. So you hit him, and you see him go down, but then it's just as it's kind of slumping over, it just comes right back to life. But it does have a big gash in it.
Oh, cool. I look over at Duradin and I'm like, what the fuck? And that's my turn.
All right. All right. Zombies are up. So this guy is going to attack Duradin for 8. That
Miss.
misses. This guy is going to attack Rirali for 8. That misses. The guy up here is going to again focus on Duradin. And that, assuming hits,
Yeah.
for 4. And the rest of them are just all kind of sitting there. And that should say 10, not 0. Maybe I'm not doing something right with this counter, but that's going to be 9 now. Alright. Mikashi is up. And he's going to basically do the same action that he did before. He's going to use his Ninjaken. For 19, that'll hit. And then he's also going to use an unarmed as a bonus. That's going to miss. Alright, so that's for 5. Okay. Ahlen.
I'm gonna move back up on the stairs here, and guess I'll do a magic missile and one. So I'm gonna do one on this guy, who Rirali just struck, and I guess 2 on this guy. So the first, I'm just gonna roll all 3, and whatever the first number is will be this one.
Okay.
That makes sense. All right. So.
Pew pew pew. That is going to take 11 off of this guy. So.
Oh no! So it's the first one will take 2 damage. This guy will take 2 damage. And this
Oh,
guy
I'm
takes
sorry.
the rest.
Okay, I got you. So this guy takes 2,
Yep.
and all right. And what does the other guy take?
9.
Which one was it? This one up here.
Yeah.
Okay. So. I rolled that saving throw earlier incorrectly, by the way. Alright, so the DC is 5 plus the damage. So this is going to be a DC of 7. And he makes that. So he kind of takes the hit from the missile, takes a step back, and looks as though the life is just going out of him, and then just stands right back up. The other guy is going to take 9 damage, and he must make a 14. Oh my god. Saves that one. and he basically does the same thing. He takes the blast from the other 2 magic missiles, and it seems like he's down, and then just seems to stand right back up again.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. Archon.
I asked Erod, he searched Hamad's body. Did he find anything? I missed that part. So I asked him real quick.
I didn't find an amulet.
Did you find anything on him?
Nothing shiny. No. I didn't look super thoroughly though.
Okay. All right, so I'll move the imp to here. And I'm going to have it do the help action. It's going to try to distract this zombie right in front of Rirali,
Okay.
which just basically gives her advantage on her attack.
Okay.
Or gives, yeah, I think it's anybody that attacks that one gets advantage now, because this one's helping the attack.
Okay.
And so the one with my hex went down, so I'm going to move my hex as my bonus action. I guess to this one in front of Duradin.
Okay.
And I will move 5, 10, 15. I will fire off a Eldritch Blast.
All right. And that hits for 7.
And 3 more for the necrotic damage.
All right, and he goes down.
So it'll be 10 total.
Yep. So he's down. All right.
And I'll use my last movement to move back out of the way in case Duradin's going to back up.
Okay. Erod.
All right, I'm gonna run up back here, kind of next to Duradin, and let's see. All right, not bad. Ignoring that.
All right.
Oh, I do have to specify a person on the help action, so I'm specifying Rirali.
Okay.
So it's not everybody.
And Erod,
I'm
you're
shooting
okay.
this guy.
All right, for 8. All right, so that is. All right, so that guy goes down as well. It takes the blast from the magic missile and does not come back up.
Alright, I strike my pose and then walk back down the stairs to get out of the way.
All right.
While in my pose.
All right. Just sashaying away. Duradin.
Alright, so this is the only zombie left alive right here, right?
Yep.
Well,
Well,
I'm
that's
dead.
that's in the, yeah.
I'm hit it with my hammer.
Sorry, I missed that.
I said I'm gonna hit it with my hammer.
Okay.
And I'm gonna activate my domain power to swing again.
Okay. All right, that hits. All right.
And let me add my D4 of Radiant.
Oh, you have D4 Radiant? All right, so he goes down too. All right. So all of the zombies in the immediate area are dead. Now you have all of the other ones that are turned.
So I'm assuming we're gonna want to fight these guys after they're unturned.
We're not out of turn initiative yet.
Yeah, we're still in initiative.
Okay.
And Duradin still has either he moves or he doesn't.
Oh, yeah, I guess I will advance up here.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to take one more step over so I'm not up impeding.
All right. Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
All right. All right. Let's. Okay. So, Rirali, you're up.
All right, I have switched browsers just in time for everything to be dead, and I could see everything. So
Not everything's dead.
No, but I could see these zombies because of their little icon.
Or are they dead?
Bum, bum, bum. So
That's pretty deep.
I used my my action to head over here, and my dash action to just get all up in their business.
Okay.
And I wait there.
All right.
I can't do anything.
So you are all up in their business. Well.
Such a good move.
Yeah. Okay.
That was pro D&D move.
That was
right
nice. There. I see what you did. All right. So zombies' turn, and so let's see.
They're on 8 now.
So basically, what is going to happen is this guy is going to, he's going to come down here. This guy is going to come down here. This guy is going to go over here, and this guy is going to go over here. And you get an attack on all 4.
I only get an attack on 1.
I'm sorry, you get an attack on 1. That's right. You only have 1 reaction.
But all 4 of them trigger one, so you get to pick and choose.
Yep.
I go for the first one that moved down the stairs. That guy.
Okay.
Is combat reflexes still a thing in any form?
What do you mean?
Lets you make multiple attacks of opportunity in a round.
Unless there's a feat or some sort of ability, you can only, as far as I know, you can only make 1.
Yeah.
It's counted as a reaction, and you only have 1 reaction per round. That hits for 7. All right.
The lowest I can do.
All right. So they are.
Wait, your lowest damage is 7?
Yeah. I rolled a 1.
That's horrifying. Jesus Christ.
All right. So now I understand how that thing works in the turn order. It increases, right? Starts at 0 and goes up 1 each round. Is that how that works?
Yes.
That was more of a question for Archon.
I think when you set that up, you choose what it does, but I've not used it. I've just been manually doing it.
Okay. All right. All right. So Mikashi is up. He's gonna go and he's basically gonna run. Actually. Oops. Nope, don't do that. So this guy's gonna go down here. This guy's gonna go down here. Alright, so Mikashi is gonna run to this guy and attack him with his
When you hit, you break the turn.
Yeah, once I take damage, they're not turned anymore.
Oh,
So
alright, so
Mikashi probably
he's just gonna
would
stand there.
more likely go to where either Duradin or Rirali is to try to get the bonus attack damage instead of maybe running off kind of on his own.
Bonus attack damage from
Well, if he's hitting somebody that somebody else is engaged with, he gets his sneak attack. He's not really a mainline fighter, so
That's what I
would
was asking
hope
before. Somebody said
he
that you
wouldn't-
didn't get that.
When you're flanking somebody.
You just get extra damage. You don't get advantage.
Oh.
You were asking if they got advantage.
Oh, all right. All right. Well, okay. So that changes things then.
All I'm saying is I would think his playstyle is for him to go up and try to attack something from behind or right next to one of our other people, which makes the most sense for him to do the most damage.
All right. So he's gonna go up. He's gonna go up here.
And you might want to take the icon off one of those guys just so you remember which one isn't turned anymore.
Is that more than a 30-foot move?
Might be a dash.
Oh, this guy's no longer turned because of the reaction, right?
Yeah, if it takes damage,
Yeah.
that ends the turning.
Okay, I got you. All right, so that is Mikashi's turn.
It probably, not to be a rules lawyer, but it probably, the moment she damaged it, would have stopped trying to run, so it probably would have never actually left her square.
I would have had to have left
It
at
would
least
have.
to trigger the attack.
Not once you break the turn, it doesn't follow those rules anymore.
You know what? I will take a look at that and think about that as we go into a break. Take a short break.